Hello everyone and welcome back to the next episode of Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. Last episode, we helped out the fortune teller in Skyloft. This episode we're starting off on an island in the Thunderhead because there's something I actually forgot to grab, and this is probably the best time to grab it. So let's get down on through this island and try to figure out where we need to go to get this item. Because it's a Goddess Cube chest. I don't want to deal with you, but I want you out of my way, so get out of my way. Ah! You don't need to deal with that Moldorm. That Moldorm is just there. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's go and head off. See what's up in this chest. The one chest that I forgot to grab. Bottle. Great. Honestly, 5 bottles, pretty solid lineup. Let's get on with the rest of the episode. Now that we got that menial task out of the way, I feel like it's actually a good time to just go in and do our thing that we needed to do. Plus, I want to go and do this. Just because I want to. Ding ding. Wait. That only gave us 1 rupee. Cheapskate. Okay, so in the Night Academy, we had a lead to go and talk to Headmaster Gaepora, so let's talk to him. That's really all that we can do. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Ah, hello, Link. Have you heard anything more about my daughter? What is it? If you know anything at all, I urge you to share it with me. You want to tell me, but you can't. I understand. I'm sure you have a good reason for keeping quiet. Link, I've been doing some thinking since we last spoke. Oh, you mean about that windmill thing that I asked you about? Yeah. You have had this destiny thrust upon you without warning or choice. For that matter, but I wish to help you as best I can. I'm getting older and I lack the vigor of youth, but even old men have ways of being useful too. I wish to share as much of my knowledge as I can with you. If you have any questions at all about Skyloft or its history, I will be glad to let you know what I know. Actually, do you know about the Triforce? What do I know about the Triforce? Link, where did you hear that word? It's true that the ancient texts make several mentions to the Triforce within their pages. Unfortunately, the actual location of the Triforce isn't illuminated on any of those tomes. Its whereabouts are lost to history. Sorry, Link, it shames me to say it, but my knowledge is of little use on the subject. Great, there goes our only lead. Okay, I'm out. Goodbye.
Hey.
Link, just a moment. Though, there is one whose vast knowledge may be of use. Surely you're familiar with Levias, the great sky spirit who has guarded over our realm for ages? Probably. Levias has served as the protector of our skies for a long time, and his knowledge of our world is encyclopedic, to put it mildly. If anyone in the entirety of Skyloft and beyond were to know about the Triforce, it'd be him. Well, where is he? Yes, I feared that might be your next question about that. I imagine in your travels you've taken notice of the tremendous thunderhead that suddenly appeared in our skies. Recently, I've heard rumors suggesting that Levias is trapped inside the massive cloud. I asked Instructor Alan to look into this troubling cloud in order to determine if there are any truth to these rumors. I had meant to inquire about his findings earlier, but completely forgot about it after Zelda went missing. Instructor Alan can fill me in on the details later. So, Why don't you go speak with him yourself and see what his investigation has revealed? Sure, why not? I mean, it's a better lead than anything else. Instructor Allen, here we come. Okay. Right next door. Hey, buddy. Well, technically you're my teacher. Never mind. Link, how goes your search for Zelda? Have you found her yet? What? Levias. So you've been talking to the headmaster, I take it. If I'm correct, Levias is the one inside the Thunderhead, but that's not the Levias we all know. That's a monster. It certainly looks like Levias, but last time I approached him, he came rushing at me and his eyes were filled with malice. Malice, you say? People change, or old, wizened creatures change, rather. Perhaps it's more that he was possessed by something. That's how it felt to me. What? You want to talk to Levias? That's impossible. I don't think Levias is capable of listening. Not in his current state, no. And even if you were to get close enough to talk to him, it will likely end with you getting brushed aside and sent flying to your death in a sea of clouds. What? You're still planning on going? I see. It's because you need to find Zelda. I understand. I get the feeling nothing I would say, or I could say, would talk you out of it. Hey, I have an idea. Come with me. Okay, this is going somewhere. On a dime, but it's going somewhere. Levias is inside the Thunderhead. He's been acting so strangely, like something has possessed him. If we can somehow free him from whatever it is that has hold over him, there's a chance he will return to his senses. Listen well, Link, because I'm about to teach you a very powerful bird riding technique. It's called the Spiral Charge. What is this, Banjo and Kazooie? What? I mean, I'm down for Banjo and Kazooie any day. Using the Spiral Charge, you can get rid of Levias. Or you can rid Levias of the blight that has hold of him. The technique is quite easy to perform. All you have to do is press X. However, the acceleration effect lasts longer than any attack move you've used so far. Maintaining stable flight can be tricky. This is a technique that only Senior Knight Academy students who have mastered high-level flying skills are allowed to perform. Still a bit too early for you, but this is an extraordinary circumstance, so I'll make an exception this time. However, I will test you. First, dive out this platform and call your bird. Oh, so we have to do the Dmv test. Okay, yeah, I got it. The bird DMV? Well, here we are, the flying tutorial music. Listen up, Link. I taught your Loftwing to perform a spiral charge whenever you press X. Use a spiral charge attack to break 10 targets placed around the floating boulders up ahead. If you can destroy 10 targets in under 120 seconds, I will recognize you as a skilled bird rider. Alright, off you go. Yup, break the targets. Smash fans are enthused. No, not really. But we had this tutorial of breaking the targets. This tutorial, I don't know how else to say it. This tutorial gave me trouble as a kid, but I've gotten better at it as time has gone on. I've already got 4. Normally, like, I struggled at keeping my aim with it. But as long as you're, like, stable with your Joy-Con or Wii Remote movements, you should be good. Oh. Or I'm gonna get outrun by a bird. Thank you. Thank you for that. There are more than 10 targets, so you don't even need to go for the birds. Just focus on the ones that are inside the rocks if you have trouble catching the birds. Okay. There's not one on that rock. There's one inside this rock, so I'm gonna go and head here. And bam. My bird keeps getting Their head bashed. I'm so sorry. Okay. 8. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to catch this bird off guard. And yes. 9. Just need to find the last target. It's all good. Yes, there's one right there. Remember that you can go faster by diving the bird. And remember that you can go and get a little bit higher than you need to with that. Okay. Oh, you managed to destroy all 10 targets within the time limit. I don't know why my voice suddenly changed. You can control your bird that well. You'll have no problems at all. I knew you could do it, Link. And what a magnificent red bird. Everybody knows I have the Crimson Loftwing. It's kind of a special bird, I guess. You are henceforth permitted to use the Spiral Charge attack as a qualified bird rider. The next thing that we have to address is how you go about finding Levias. Maybe the owner of the Lumpy Pumpkin might know something. Every year, he makes an offering of his pumpkin soup to Levias. Go to the Lumpy Pumpkin and ask him what he knows. Okay, will do. I guess we aren't quite done with the Lumpy Pumpkin. Okay, there, down at the Lumpy Pumpkin. Let's go and head off and talk to Pum. Because I don't think Keen is the one that we should talk to for this. Okay. Ooh. There's already a big basin there. Hey Pum.
Hi.
What's the matter? You look like you've got something mighty serious on your mind. Actually? Levias. What about him? Sure, I know Levias well, but I wasn't aware anything was wrong. Every year I offer him an entire basin full of my pumpkin soup. But lately a huge thunderhead has been brewing there, and I haven't yet made this year's offering. I tell you, I feel horrible about it.
No.
You say you'll deliver a pot of my soup to Levias. Huh? I don't know how you plan to fly into that huge thunderhead brewing out there, but it's your funeral. I mean, you did break my chandelier. If that's the case, I'm gonna do everything I can to make Levias the best batch of soup ever. You wait right here. I'm getting inspired to fire up soup like I've never souped before. Viola, here she is. I've been cooking this stuff for well over 10 years, and I have to say this is the best batch of pumpkin soup I have ever created. Master, I will signal for the robot. Miss V, I am here. Wait a minute. Why are you calling her Miss now? Did something change? I'm not getting in the middle of this. Fine. Oh, this is another heavy load. But don't worry, I can carry anything. Fee, what did you do to him? What did you do to him? I'll be waiting outside. I can take you wherever you need to go as soon as you're ready. Is it? Fee, what did you do to him? We literally saw him, like, last episode. He was not this cheery. The place where I offer soup to Levias is inside the Thunderhead Cloud, on an island with an everlasting rainbow. Oh, you'll know whenever you see it. Good luck. Sure, why not? Anything else to say, Pum? The place where I offer... Oh. Okay. Goodbye, Levias, or goodbye, Pum. Not Levias. You sure aren't Levias. We don't even know who Levias looks like yet. Okay. Bye, Mr. Mole Man. Bye, Kina. Well, Gold and Kina. He's fine with the name Mr. Mole Man. Kina named him that. Let's go and head off into the Thundercloud. Okay, ready to get into the Thunderhead pretty soon. Let's just dive for the win. Because diving is literally the best way to go fast as a bird. You don't need your rush options or your spiral charge attack to go faster. You just need to be able to get high enough to dive into your location. Okay, inside the Thunderhead now, and there's our destination. I can already see it. Oh! Skytail? Why did that Skytail do that? It was like, I'm gonna die, but I'm also gonna damage you. Okay. Not what I was expecting, but yeah, I'll take that. Sure. Let's just land on this island with style. See if I can get a heart. Nope. Oh. I'm unloading this cargo of pumpkin soup here. You picked an odd place for soup delivery. Feels dangerous. It's like something could jump out at us at any moment. Hungry for soup or robot. I'm out of here. See you around, Zert. Great Spirit of the Skies, Levias. Okay. Nice. We have our first Sky boss fight, and probably only. Okay, not what I was expecting, but you know what? Fair enough. I did kind of go right toward him. But yeah, we have our first Sky boss fight in Levias. I just wish that, because now that I can go and say this for sure, I just wish that you got this, like, bird attack sooner. A lot of people's problems with the bird is there's just not a lot going on, and you can't attack in the sky. So, I feel like the best way to go and have dealt with that would be, instead of the story giving it to you at a later date, like so heavily, the, spiral charge attack, you should have gotten it earlier, and then there should have been enemies in the sky. But I guess that's one issue to have with the bird. I do feel like people acting like there's no sky combat is kind of disingenuous. But again, a lot of people that don't like the game or have problems with the game reasonably didn't go this far into the game. So they probably didn't even know this was a part in the game. Okay, let's go and head off, and I have a feeling we need to land here. Let's go, Link. Ah! I tried to call my bird, and it didn't work out. I pressed the wrong button. Anyway, I'm gonna go and grab hearts, I guess, while I'm at it. And we'll try that again. I just was off on my thing. I forgot that he moves. I can't just... Oh yeah, I'm gonna go and land here. So let's go and land. Let's go. Crimson. I like to call you Crimson just because you don't really have a name. Okay. Here we are. And we come to the actual boss fight. Ocular Parasite, Bilosite. So, with Bilosite, you want to hit his, like, mucus-filled ball things off to the side of him. And then, Link, if you would gladly, yes, there we go. You want to Skyward strike him, and then, okay, I messed up both of those. I was trying to jump attack him, but it didn't work out. But yeah, basically it's a rinse and repeat of this. It isn't the most inspired boss fight ever. Definitely not my favorite boss fight in the game. It's not even really a boss fight. It's a boss fight, but it's not a boss fight. Okay. Charge up, and hit you in the face. Jump back, and there we go. We finally got it. And keep wailing on him. And And I don't know why I did that, because I already knew that I was hitting it to the side. Come on, Balisate. I'm gonna hit you. And Skyward Strike time. Oh, messed up my Skyward Strike. Oh. Yeah, as you can see on his final stage of this, on his third stage, he dodges you quite a bit. Okay, I'm just gonna go and do it regularly. He wants you to hit the things back. Okay, Balisate. Okay. I'm just gonna go and hit that right at you. Okay, that was my bad. That actually was my bad. Let's go and hit you in the face again. I don't like this final stage of this boss very much, because it's literally just hit things back. And it doesn't have the same thing as other boss fights that have the same problem. Or, not the same problem, but I keep missing because I keep hitting it to the wrong side. There we go. Hit you right in the face. Are you on your final hit? Let's go, buddy. Okay, I don't know what happened there, because that was nowhere near where my Joy-Con was at all. Come on, Balisate. This boss fight is normally better than that. Of course, the one time he didn't dodge. Let's go and hit you in the face. Yeah, but it's just a series of things like this. It's kind of forgiving because you can be off to the side a little bit more than you would think. Okay, not even close to where I was hitting. I'm gonna go and center again. Keep hitting things down. It's my bad. I think that's more of my problem with what I was doing. No! Come on. Okay. Okay, come on. Yes. Final hit. So, he's not my favorite boss fight ever. That's just a thing. Yeah, it's kind of just a thing. Tell me, boy, was it you who brought me this most delectable cauldron of pumpkin soup? I must apologize for my earlier behavior. A most peculiar and irksome pest possessed me. I was not myself. But that business is done with now. The delicious aroma of that soup has restored me to my senses. I am the great spirit they call Levias. Before she passed from this world, so long ago, the goddess, Hylia, appointed me as Warden of the Skies. And what do they call you, boy? Ah, Link is it? A rather pleasing name, that. Your parents clearly have excellent tastes in names. Carry a curious sword, boy, and I sense a silent power dwelling somewhere in that little frame. Ah, I've seen it now. Link, you are the goddess's chosen hero. How interesting. I assume you've come to hear what I know of the Triforce. How did you know? As I suspected. Listen closely, and I will tell you. As you likely know, long ago, an evil force attempted to take the Triforce for his own. The goddess did everything in her power to prevent it from falling into his hands. For the safety of all things, she hid the Triforce somewhere within this rock you call Skyloft. However, its location has been kept secret. Even I do not know where it rests now. Oh, but the goddess didn't trust me with a hint as to the Triforce's location. clue is a song meant to be played on that harp you hold. It is known as the Song of the Hero. The song is the key to revealing the secret location of the Triforce. The goddess split this song into 4 parts. She entrusted 1 part to me and the other 3 to the dragons of the land. But there's only 1 dragon. I guess we're gonna meet some more. You must gather each of the part of the Song of the Hero. Seek out the dragons and convince them to teach you their parts. When they've taught you what they know, come to me and I will complete the song with my own voice. The dragons can be found at Faron Wood, Zelda Volcano, and Lanaru Desert. Go on then. Find the dragons you seek now. Okay, well, I'm gonna jump off or not. That was probably the weirdest jump that I've ever seen, but yeah, I'm gonna go and head back to that Rainbow Island and we'll have a talk for a bit. Or I can have a talk here. Something that I didn't really go over in the boss fight that I meant to go over in the boss fight is your X attack is no longer that dash that you had. It's now the spiral charge attack, especially now. And it doesn't really change anything. You still get the same speed out of it. It's just it can be used better as an attack. I do feel like that it should have been that everybody got access to that earlier on in the game, because it would have added more to the Sky. I don't hate that it's in the game. I just hate that it's not really used to its fullest potential, because it's used against the Sky Tails, and it's used against the boss fight. But that's pretty much that. And I think that it could have been used for more. But yeah, with that, this is Ordonherder here, signing out. See you guys in the next one. Next episode, we will head off and try to find the dragons. I don't know exactly where we will go yet, but it will indeed be a time. So, see you guys in the next one.